I might have had difficulties locating my mic, and then I had difficulties trying to operate it. I gotta think of something more creative for this. Alright, give me a second. Let me get my apron on. Alright. Now we're talking. Now I'm in business. Alright, got some fun extracurricular things with that. Phew! Man, have I been busy. So help me if this stream gets flagged again or something. Just gonna do a fucking no music stream. Like, fuck it. No music now. Excuse me. I kinda need those. Those are my gloves. Anywho, yeah, man. I've been living my life like it's golden. Let's put it that way. I finally got me a prim and proper telescope. It's on the, I'd still call it like kind of on the cheaper brand-ish. It's a Tasco. Also, I picked the perfect time to organize some stuff, I know. But those 3D printed trays were a nuisance at this point, and I was like, alright, they gotta go. They are an obstacle, and you know how we feel about obstacles. And if you don't, somebody should have told you. Anyways. Also, I came to a hilarious realization. I don't think I have a Bluetooth adapter on my fucking PC. You might be thinking to yourself, Xeon, there's no way, right? And I'm like, okay, hold on. But there is a way, because there's a will. And that's just how them cookies crumble, alright? So anywho, so I got this wireless keyboard because, here, I'm going to show you guys on this one here. So, I got another monitor right here in front of me on the craft desk. Essentially, now I can see what I need to see. However, I want to take it a step further. You might be wondering to yourself, what more can you do? Anyways, a lot. If not too much, even. Sorry, I wanted to light this candle. I love candles. I love good smelling candles. What's up, this? Anyways. So yeah, I bought this wireless keyboard. Back on track. I know, I'm here. Very cool, by the way. Very cool wireless keyboard. Simple. You get the left and right click at the shoulders because I was about to buy a different one, which honestly I should have to have avoided this issue potentially, but yeah, because since this connects through Bluetooth like that, if it had an adapter, it would have been fine. Okay, so I don't actually, yeah, I don't have a fucking Bluetooth thing on my PC apparently, because I was having issues trying to connect this, and I'm like, what gives? Like I was genuinely like, there's no way, right? Again, genuinely, I was flabbergasted. Anyways, so I gotta look into that, but essentially I would have been able to control everything from here without having to get up. Now, my buddy said this was egregious, and I told him suck a fat one, politely, of course, and like being able to like look at it right here, work on a print, see chat, take care of bots, like just operate right here is king. And again, the left and right click. If it weren't for this, I wouldn't have bought it. I would have bought the other one. I would have legitimately bought the other one. Also, the only thing I haven't seen in action yet is the backlight. Because they say it has a backlight option, but I don't see it working. It's fully charged and all. Thinking you have to like press and hold it. No, none of that. But yeah, man. I'm really excited to get this fired up for stream, but unfortunately, my dumbass gotta wait. Also, this stream is probably gonna be fairly short, just to preserve my sleep, and also it can go on my fucking apron. Here, I just go right in here when I'm done when I don't need it, and I'm just all right. Hold on. Like, all right, I got it. Okay, you guys aren't thinking on my level. You guys aren't thinking on my level. That's all. That's all. He says to himself smugly. Alright, oh boy. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh no, that was the Gorilla Glue talking. I had to Gorilla Glue something earlier. I can't remember what at the moment. I actually still gotta Gorilla Glue my fucking sandals. The left side now, the left sandal, the fucking strap got undone. Like came off from the fucking base of it, just like the right side. And I'm like, come on. I mean, I did get them at the thrift store, but I was hoping, they'd still have, I was gonna wear them for Ren Fair first and foremost. But I mean, okay, that's it really. Just a little frustrating. Just like, well, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? I work hard, man. Also, better news, way better news. I got a job offer and doing something I want to do. And so I am excited. I might, well, not might, there's a very high chance that I'm going to accept that offer. Where I'm at right now is, like, I know it feels so hasty, but jumping on the first thing offered, but, just don't want to rely on, just don't want to, like, where I'm at now is not my end-all, be-all, That's all I know is this is not my end all be all. But I do need to move on if I must. a whole new world out there. Or rather, there's a whole world out there. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When I was leaving the Spice Mill, I was like, I can't wait. When I was leaving the FFC, I was like, I can't fucking wait to leave you fucking nerds. I can't fucking wait. Every time. Every time. But now, not to say like, oh man, but these guys are my friends. No, but don't get me wrong. I gotta say, out of the whole team of people I've worked with, the current team I'm with is pretty damn competent. I mean, generally that's just about it. But I don't know. It feels a little unreal. You know, it's like, damn, a job offer. Holy fuck, a job offer. I should stop pussyfooting, you know, and reply. I know. See, but then now my current job is offering me more money, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not looking forward. I'm still just not looking forward to that drive every day. To and from every day. I can't do that to myself. Now, of course, you can sit there and say, well, why don't you move up there? It's expensive living on your own. I'll just put that politely. Obviously, rather. Secondly, well, why don't you move in with your buddy? I'd have to downsize. And I'm not looking to downsize anymore in my life. Unless it is unless I have exhausted every other option first, you know? But I refuse to downsize again. It was not bueno just having all of my stuff sitting in storage. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out shit, you know? So, yeah. I'm one more day at work tomorrow. And, yeah, I'll figure something out. I'll just have to thank them for the time, the opportunity. Man, the operations manager is gonna be fucking fuming. Because I feel like rather how everyone makes it seem is like, oh man, if you leave, oh shit, dog, they won't know what to do. And I'm like, look, I'm not trying to, like, thanks for tooting my horn, but don't make it seem like you got, like, things will literally be inoperable. Like, I know I'm a competent worker in the sense of I'm gonna get the shit done, you know, but like, you know, it's like don't make it seem like I'm the only one. Like, of course, everyone's unique in their own way. But goodness gracious, guys. I'm sorry I happen to be cognitively competent. Is that good for poop? Well, I just still need to do green for the sludge down here on the rim of it. Because I'm definitely planning on calling this good by the end of this stream. So I can move on to this. So I can get this all done and paint it for my stepfather so he can put it in his basement when he have company. He be like, yeah, my son did this. I'm like, yeah, I did this. And then, oh shit, people are gonna ask me to make shit for them. And then I'm gonna be like, in this economy, you're coughing up money for that plastic, buddy. Lucky I didn't actually get that ratio down, because the ratio is not all that accurate. Cause when I was prepping to get a 3D printer, I was trying to formulate a ratio of sorts so I can know how much filament, is being used, so to speak, which it kind of does tell me. It'll say like grams, and I can go from there just about. So yeah, I might go from there. But yeah, I wanted to get a ratio down so I can have some correct fucking math. I'm not that good at math. Just want to let you guys know, this is a lot of fun. I just want to let you know, this is in fact a lot of fun. As I spill some already. Alright, good news. That's a good mix. Bad news. May not be enough. Still got some little bit at the bottom too. Maybe I need to use the, I gotta print out the other one. Speaking of printing, yeah, you're wondering why it's just sitting there, because, let me be real with you, I'm running out of white and gray filament, and I'm being frugal. And I don't want to use the clear filament for just anything. Because look, clear filament to me is like gold right now. Simply, and it is very simply because when I make shit, I can put lights in it and it's gonna light up and it's gonna look cool as shit. That's, yes, that's the main reason. But, still very fun. Like, very fun. Ah! Man, lamenting at the lack of space on this table. I was even trying to figure out ways to give myself some more space. Well, do some spring cleaning, but oh well. Alas. Feeling confident about this, but at the same damn time, you know? Ah. I still have to, officiate my queue list. This is technically the official queue list. Sorry, I was still just kinda... Like, don't get me wrong. Being able to enjoy some time to sit, like, dude, the weather is just amazing today. Chilling in the sunroom felt oh so right. Feeling that breeze. And I cannot wait because I'm taking that damn dog on a walk. My mom's dog. Because it's going to help me, so it's going to supplement me having a dog. And then Teddy and I are going to be like the bestest of friends. No, I'm not surprised that it's a little hardened. It's gonna take a minute for that to break in. I did kind of leave it in a piss poor state, admittedly. Did not clean it, and I should have cleaned it properly before leaving it at the end of the stream. So that's on me. I'll make sure not to let that happen for this stream. Excuse me. I still, not necessarily still, however, I had these fried onion little cans. I forgot to put this in the charger. Got this bad boy. Oh, sorry, camera's not there anymore. And I am going to use this for the official. Because honestly, look, I ain't gonna hold you. I will do my damnedest to engineer a. I don't think it'd be hard to take the file of this, to take this part. Fuck, it's not even hard to make, realistically. All I gotta do is take some measurement, and I can just replicate this and then have an all-in-one station. So while I'm working, I can just sit it down if I'm not cleaning it, but technically I could just sit it. But I like being extra, so. Anyways, but yeah, I'm planning on working on that. Pretty much things that I'm going to stream, essentially. All those little nifty little projects I'm doing. Because again, with all these cool new things that I'm trying to get done for stream, to do that. The next, my next obstacle, that I'm like real big obstacle, I'll say, is figuring out how I'm gonna still show you guys what I'm doing on the iPad. I tried setting it up. I think I might have went about it the wrong way too, so I'm going to try that as well. I think because, I don't know. Maybe that's just a pipe dream that I think is possible and I should stop trying to connect to the iPad to the Windows PC. Like, well, now, what am I doing? Alright. Looks like I still got plenty to clear out in here. Note to self, I need to add way more thinner to that then. Also, sometimes some things are never funnier than trying to taking fat bong rips and not coughing while on the phone with your mom. The stoner thing. Sorry, I got a little enamored with how it was spreading. And then, like, the excuse was also just making sure the correct amount is going through. Because, like, honestly, right now, I'm thinking I need to, firstly, locate the cleaner container. Here we go. I was like, damn, what did I do with it? That's exactly where my brain went. It was like, god damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, this is on me. I wasn't exactly planning on stream always me fiddling with this damn airbrush, but here we are. I love it. Hate the smell, but I love it. But yeah, I was thinking about a gasket. Also, I don't think this is fully clamped on, too. I can complain about the smell all I want, but it's... There we go. I think that helped. Crazy. Because I was thinking about doing gaskets and all for this. Just to really make sure, you know? I'm willing. I'm willing to make sure the shit's good. Yeah, I still need to find and or make a bottle. I didn't want to make a bottle and the chemicals fuck with it. I like watching it drain. Alright. See, that's where that holder comes in handy. See, I guess technically. Alright, be right back. I need to grab some Q-tips. Actually, hold on. I got an idea here. Still gotta, like, technically BRB, but I'm still in the room. Let's see how a couple of these work. So I got those, like, heavy duty Q-tips for dabbing. Let me tell you, they work great for dabbing. But let's see how they do for paintbrush. Goddamn magicals, what? And this just gives me a little head start on the clean at the end of the stream here. Never mind. I was about to use that funnel, but I realized I used that for the grass, and realized I was just gonna make things a hell of a lot harder for me if I did that. I was about to be like, oh man, look at that, something I need. But I'll just print on it. Alright, she's looking good. Kinda. Alright. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to really get in there. I mean, it doesn't have to be 100%, obviously, but I'm not gonna half-ass this clean either, you know? Still remember when I spent a good chunk of stream fucking troubleshooting this thing. Like, man, is it me? And the entire time the ratio was off. No, that was a fun-ass stream. Alright, it will suffice. Let's dry you off. Ah, boy. Just gonna have to just say screw it and leave. Still thinking about it. Good job. I should say jobs in this situation. Feels like I'm balancing two gals. Like, oh, there's Betty, and there's Veronica. Alright, that's good enough for now. I keep this close for obvious reasons. That back here, put this here. Scoot you back and get back to making this. Nice. Honestly, I don't smell the paint cleaners, the paint cleaner as much anymore. Ever since I closed it. Never mind. I guess this shit works pretty damn well. I'll be honest. I'll keep it 100. I'll keep it $1.50 with you. I may not even adjust this at this rate. The only reason why I would is because by making the bigger, using a bigger, what you call it, action. Are the lids the same? Hold up. Guys, I may not even have to do a lot of work here. Damn it. Had a feeling. Still worth the check. Anyways. Anywho. Yeah, it's just gonna get the same treatment. But it's gonna be a little more aligned. It'll look a little more coherent. Gonna have it lined up a little proper here. See? But right now it suffices. It suffices for what I need it for right now. Absolutely, 110%. I'm good there. Go back to the paint. Alright, at least it's easier to pull now. There we go. Gotta practice my my skills here first, you know. My shit drawing skills. Kinda hard to tell that that's poop, but shrugs. I'm here for fun. Nice. Good old autofocus. Yeah, that clean was definitely needed anyways. Being able to have more handle over the airbrush, the control over the nozzle right here, is good. That is very difficult, still kind of telling that's poop. Did I mention I'm still a novice at this device? Oh shoot, now I'm just blowing around paint. Damn it. Oh, well, I'll figure it out. Oh, okay, hold on. All of a sudden, I just lost my control. again. But it is also how the paint's reacting to this, to the material as well. I have to remember that. Definitely gonna be looking to get into those grooves first. Yeah, well. I guess I'll figure something out. Figure something out here for that. Or let me just try again. Yeah, see, I think I see the problem as well. I think maybe it's still the ratio of thinner to paint. Don't worry, it'll look like poop one day. Sorry, I'll do some test sprays just to make sure, you know? Just want to make sure. This will be an ongoing issue. Part of me is like, that's thin enough. Honestly, part of me wants to add more, but I can ignore it. I'm just trying to make sure, that's all. I don't know, poor color choice, but what else was I gonna do for shit, you know? Could have probably actually made a, you know, I probably could have a lighter brown. Okay. Alright, that's on. I'll take it. Yeah, see, let's do burnt sienna. Okay, I thought it'd work. I thought that color would, color is that anyways? Raw umber was not it. Boop. I like how much of a big game I was talking earlier too. Like, yeah, man, this is gonna be done by the time I say I'm done with stream, and I'm sitting here looking like, damn, I'm struggling on the fucking poop, dog. This is what I mean by not giving myself a deadline. It's getting there. Just gonna need more. Maybe. We'll see. Like, I know part of this is like, I could simplify this by just, painting half of this stuff on there. But I kind of wanted an excuse to use the airbrush as well. I was thinking to myself, it would be just like spray painting. Duh! Like, it's a fucking no-brainer, man. I didn't know what else to do with with all the paint. So, just thought of flushing it out right there. Who knows what it'll turn into later. Don't ask, I don't know either. I might actually download that grip. But I'd rather take it a step further and just turn it and engineer something better. Look at me talking a big game of, let me just engineer something real quick, guys. I got impatient. I figured, well, I should, yeah, I should give you my results. Also, just didn't want that to keep on dripping and doing its thing. Well, I'm trying to work here. Maybe I'll just expand on this playlist too. So this will just be my fucking go-to. Or maybe my expectations of the airbrush is too high. You know? Or maybe it's still just skill. I'm not trying to rule out skill at all. Okay. I know the fuck I'm doing. I can do it, I don't. This method actually could help. That was clever enough. Yeah, I don't know. Just gonna accept that. Just gonna accept it. I'm not gonna give it a thumbs up, but I guess if anything, I can use this color to give it a little shading. Like if anything, like we're not leaving empty-handed here, okay? Yep, we can give it a little Gives it a little character. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Ooh! I still got some more ideas. Alright, let's rock and roll. I'm having fun. Alright, gang. Now the question is, how fast can I mix colors? Or actually, oh fuck, how did I miss all that up here? Here we go. Look at that fucking... Sorry, angle that better. Angle that way better. There we go. See that mark? See that spot? Where my thumb is? No, you didn't. Give me some shit. Give me some shit. Except the shit that I tried to paint earlier. Literally. And figuratively, I suppose. Say that. Yeah, there's that. I'm so excited to use this. Like, I genuinely want to use this. I'm just trying to add, like, a hilarious amount of detail to it, you know? Like, I'm just, like, trying to up the gross factor, in a way. Also, this is, like, kinda also teaching me about painting. I don't know much. I just know it's fun. It adds a lot of character to it. Adding more, You don't get the fuck back on? I'm gonna have a problem. Real quick, I promise you. And I'm gonna let you know that I'm a problem solver. That means if I consider the problem solved, oh, it's solved. If you're missing a limb, well, guess what? Problem solved. Alright, I think I'm good with the brown. Kinda just wanted to, like, touch up and hit as many places. And again, not all haphazardly, of course, but alright. Yeehaw. Hmm. Really want to draw that poop with the airbrush. Nothing else. Yeah, that's spent. Alright, guess what? It's time for that idea that I had that I never disclosed. You might be wondering, that's a healthy amount of yellow. Yeah? That's a weird angle to hold it at. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, at least at my height, where I'm at, it's pretty weird. It's good, but it needs to be a little brighter. However, I do like that golden, darkened golden bronzish look. Yeah, bronze. It's bronze. It's I'm stretching here. It's bronze, but I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I'm sitting here like, shit, I gotta remember this combination. Burnt sienna, raw umber, medium yellow, and lemon yellow. Makes a pretty... I mean, it's not even fully mixed yet. Yeah, that's a nice bronze. Fuck yeah, that is a nice bronze. It's not the color I'm looking for, but... you know? Like, look at that. I accidentally made bronze. Oh, me. Well, couple of things. Wowzers. 1, 2. Gives you an example of how little space I got on this table. One little mishap like that, and whew, the whole damn thing could have came down on me. Oh, missing that too. Wanted to make sure it wasn't damaged. And the last few drops in there have, well, dropped. Not even on the floor, they landed on a fucking empty filament roll that's sitting right here. Which, now that I've been watching a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but a few scrap build videos for spaceships, I kind of want to make my own spaceship. Like, I've already had a desire to make my own spaceship out of just anything I have on hand, but now that I'm watching those videos, I absolutely want to do it now. Like, now it's like, no, I need to make a spaceship. Like, from scratch. Like, a scratch, just from my fucking, from the dome. Just, I gotta. Damn. I'm gonna need a lot more bright yellow for this. Tried to just kind of reuse everything in a way. But now it's like, damn. Now I'm kind of just wasting paint in a way. I'm not using all of this. Like, all of this? I'm not using all of this. I gotta get good. I gotta really get better at my ratios here. Cause this is a lot of paint, dude. There's a lot of paint. Yeah, I know I was talking a big fucking game about having this shit done. Don't worry, there's next stream. Sometimes things don't work out as planned. And again, currently my favorite motto from one of my favorite YouTubers: hindsight is a lot easier than planning ahead. I'm just gonna add some random fucking details with this. I don't know what I'm doing exactly. That's all I know at the end of the day. Won't lie, this is helping me get a cool detail. Maybe I will have to just break out some of the hand tools here, huh? Looks like I will. Alright, I'll do this then. Because like I said, I'm not trying to let all this go to waste, so. Yeah, sure, I could use a brush, but fuck you. A brush wouldn't get me this effect. Not sure what I'm going for, but a brush would not have got me here. Okay. Like I said, I guess I'm gonna have to just break out the... Look, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I have to just keep saying that, because it's just... I don't care. I'm having fun at the end of the day. However, 2, I'm trying to get rid of some of this paint. And... also, another quote from the fucking YouTuber. Well, his whole channel motto is, if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. And truer words could never be spoken. Like, you might think, oh, well, yeah, easier said than done, I guess, but that is only to the underdeveloped mind that does not see opportunity around it. It only sees obstacles. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some more fun with this tomorrow. Ah, see? Prime example. If I had the wireless keyboard running, I'd be able to dispose of them in moments. It's alright. I'm ending stream soon anywho. It's already 7:30. About time for me. But hey, again, I'm having a lot of fun here. Really, I think what it is I just want a lot of detail on it, as if it's been graffitied to hell in bat. Which is why I'm pretty hell-bent on getting this right with the airbrush. But, I'm not that worried about that, because effectively, I'm going to be using the airbrush for a couple more times. For Monastral Green, Cobalt Blue stays sealed for now. I'm going to do a deep cyan blue, and maybe a magenta, and the yellow. Those are the other colors I want to use with the airbrush, specifically to make the base of graffiti, because I'm going to have a paintbrush out too, working hand in hand with the two. It's going to look good, don't worry, I got some ideas. Now that I realize how I have to go about it. Because I really like this. This right here gave me ideas from the rip. I'm like, yo. And it really pops out too. See, you see how it pops out? Just from that angle, too, it pops out really good. This is what happens when I do things and I end up getting into it. I spend time on it. And then I'm like, yo, you check this out? You see this? I gotta really get instill the habit of taking pictures of this, so I have ready, active pictures. Because, what was it? The guy who was interviewing me, I showed him some of the stuff that I worked on stream. Because I don't even think I went into a lot of detail with that job. But I can acquire a lot of workable skills that will make me more money and help me further my craft. Like welding, getting better at soldering, even, like... Yeah, it's one of them blue-collar jobs, I'm willing to say. And the fact that they're willing to train me and pay me is like, holy jeez, that's an opportunity, man. Like... And as I was joking with my buddy and my mother actually about it, it's like, look, now if I was getting like 30 an hour, shit, that opportunity will come back. Let me pay my car off first and build a proper even better bolstered savings, a nice nest egg. What am I doing here? Don't ask. I'm figuring it out. I'm just trying weird designs with the color I have at the moment. Again, this is barely a fucking dent. In the paint, but like I said, I'm just having fun. He keeps saying that as if he has to convince himself. Sometimes. Nah, at work, when I say sometimes, oh, you gotta love it. Part of it is sarcastic. Some people like to take it seriously, and I'm just looking at them like, you think I love this shit? You think I genuinely love this shit? Alright, I think this is a good stopping point. Now that I have an even better thought of this fleshed out, I'm just ready to see it in action at this point. Alright, rip paint. I swear I gotta store this better. Yeah, this turned out pretty okay. Big old circle. Alright, but before that, let me clean this out. Also, I damn near... Fuck, dude. Fuck. I forgot what I was gonna say. It was gonna be something funny. Damn. Damn. Ah, whatever. I remember. Damn, I'm really trying to remember. I'm really racking my brain on this. Hold on, man. But, well, let me just go through the end of stream formalities, and then maybe that'll jog my, you know, but, alright, so, yeah, I have a better idea, it's all fleshed out on how to go about painting the rest of this. I think I remembered what it is I wanted to say. It was regarding me streaming, so when the time that I do, I've accepted that as long as I stream, even if it's just for an hour of me kinda meandering, eventually pay as I'm like, oh shit, look at that, something else I can do for like 15 minutes that's not painting. Where do I find the time? And then complain that I don't have time. How does he do it? But anyways, for all jokes aside, it's just, I enjoy what I'm doing right now a lot. And I'm not a big fan of the government. And I'm not a big fan of letting something like work completely detract from my life, you know? Like, I'm not... Like, ever since meeting my art buddy at work, and, like, seeing her struggles with wanting to draw more, wanting to be more creative, and essentially, I would argue the same path that I'm going on right now. I feel like, again, it was like seeing a reflection of me. I'm sitting here like, whoa. Like, it's like looking at a younger version of myself, like, full of passion and ideas, and just, like, I love getting into those modes of just sketching, like, you're just going. Like, you got the neurons firing. Like, she was on her phone because she was just getting, like, poses for sketch ideas, just, you know, to get the brain going, to get the ideas going. I'm sitting here like, yo, I do that too. Duh. I mean, who doesn't? Only difference is right now my objects of study are naked women. But hey man, it's art. But again, all seriousness aside, being able to study of those unique poses gives me an advantage of learning the human body. And again, jokes aside, those jokes aside next to the other jokes I put over there. There's also going to be overtime at that new job, meaning there will be days where I am tired as shit and will definitely not feel like streaming. However, I will still make an active effort, again, even if it's just an hour. Especially if it's just painting. Like, an hour of painting sounds like fun. With the right music, the right atmosphere, painting can really, even for but an hour, pain it can be. Oh, also when you're not forgetting the what's it you know what I think will also help? Some paint thinner. Hear me out on this. There's still some paint stuck in there. That's not some red paint specifically. It really dried up good in there. But hurry up. Shit. It has already happened. It might come back, who knows? Yeah, there we go. Stand it up, loosen it up. It was a ploy. Alright, good stuff. See, it's having some difficulties again. I wonder why. Let's investigate. Yep, I'll do it. All that fucking red, dude. I might need a little smaller brush of sorts. I think I got it, so let's see. I at least don't see an egregious amount of red, or like that egregious piece of red that was chilling in the corner. That's what I was trying to fish out. I think this is good. You know what? I have an even better idea. I'm gonna let this sit overnight. Let that really eat that shit up. Alright. I think I covered everything. It's almost 8 o'clock anywho. It's pretty much damn time for bed. For me, just about. Nice, Dalek and Steve got a new album coming out. Hooray! But yeah, that stream, I had fun. I sure hope you did too. I'll be back tomorrow, unless something happens. You know, anything can happen. You know, me getting home from work and saying, fuck all that. Just trust me, it's happened once, it's happened twice, it's happened thrice. It's gonna happen a 4th time. Just maybe not tomorrow. But I'm pretty sure it's already happened a 4th time, and I just don't remember. So, again, on that note, thanks so much for hanging out, lurking, and all the above. These little small streams of mine are my little favorite go-to. Now it's my definite go-to fun time deal here. I'll admit, some days it does feel like I'm moving at a snail's pace when it comes to working on a lot of these projects. I'll be very honest. Some days it feels like a snail's pace. But that's why I also sit there and say, well, yeah, I am genuinely having fun because this is what I wanted to do. But damn, am I tired. Now I gotta look up a damn adapter for this shit. At least I got a cool way to store it too. Alright? There's also that. Like, I got that under my belt too, I could say. Because I could return it, but no, it's obviously having a Bluetooth receiver in my PC is beneficial. So, yeah. But again, thank you so much for all of the above. Yeah, that's it. As I look at my bag of clothes I still gotta wash from the thrift store. Found some more cargo pants. Even got a slightly bigger bed sheet because the one I have doesn't quite fit my bed well. I actually got another pair of suspenders and a bow tie. So, oh sorry, I'm taking off my apron and I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, that's that in a bag of chips. So again, I will see you when I see you. Peace.